Is a tough coworker making your work life a nightmare? Don't worry. Join me as I share 10 useful tips that will empower you to navigate the workplace with confidence and grace.
Ever felt like pulling your hair out because of a difficult coworker? You're not alone. You know which one, right? There are the ones who always has to be right, or the one who takes credit for your ideas. It can be tough to stay positive and productive when you're dealing with someone like that. And that's why I'm here today to share my top 10 tips to handle a difficult coworker like a professional.
Picture this. It's early morning, the coffee's brewing, and I'm feeling good about the day ahead. I walk into the studio and bam! There's this energy in the room, and it's not the good kind. Turns out my difficult coworker, let's call him Gary, had already arrived and decided to rearrange the entire set for a segment we were working on together. That day taught me that sometimes you just got to laugh it off and find a way to work together. When you're dealing with a difficult coworker, it's easy to let your emotions get the best of you. But trust me, keeping your cool is crucial. So, how do you stay calm in the face of office chaos? Well, for starters, take a deep breath. Inhale for a count of 4, hold it for a count of 7, and exhale slowly for a count of 8. Sounds simple, but trust me, it works wonders. One of the most important things you can do when dealing with a difficult coworker is to set clear boundaries. Setting boundaries is about communicating your needs and expectations in a professional and assertive way. For example, if your coworker tends to dominate meetings, you might politely say something like, "I appreciate your input, but I'd love to hear from some other team members as well." Remember, you deserve to be heard and respected in the workplace. Sometimes the best way to handle a difficult coworker is to simply listen to them. I'm talking about active listening, really tuning in to what they're saying, trying to understand their perspective. You might be surprised at how much this can diffuse a tense situation. By listening with an open mind, you might uncover the root of the problem and find common ground. And who knows, you might even discover that your coworker isn't so difficult after all. Documenting your interactions with a difficult coworker can be crucial if the situation escalates. Think of it like this. You're creating a paper trail, a record of what happened, when it happened, and what was said. If there's a particular incident that's causing concern, make a note of it. Include the date, time, location, and a brief summary of what transpired. This documentation can be helpful if you need to involve HR or management. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Sometimes finding common ground can make all the difference. Think about it. What do you and your coworker have in common? Maybe you both have a love for dogs, a passion for photography, or a shared obsession with a certain reality TV show. Finding even the smallest connection can help build rapport and make working together a little less painful. You never know. You might discover a hidden talent, a shared passion, or even a new best friend. Let's face it, complaining about a difficult coworker is easy. But at the end of the day, dwelling on the problem isn't going to make it go away. Instead of focusing on the negative, try shifting your energy towards finding solutions. By focusing on solutions, you're taking control and creating a more positive and productive work environment for everyone. Dealing with a difficult coworker can be draining both emotionally and mentally. That's why it's so important to prioritize self-care. Find activities that bring you joy and help you unwind after a long day. Whatever it is that brings you peace and recharges your batteries, make time for it. By prioritizing self-care, you're better equipped to handle challenging situations and navigate the ups and downs of the workplace with grace and resilience. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, the situation with a difficult coworker might not improve. If you've tried everything and you're still feeling stuck, it might be time to escalate the issue to HR or management. Remember, you have the right to work in a respectful and harassment-free environment. Before you contact HR, gather any documentation you have of the situation, including dates, times, specific examples of the coworker's behavior, and any attempts you've made to resolve the issue on your own. This will help them get a clear understanding of the situation and provide the necessary support.
Remember, handling a difficult coworker is all about staying professional and protecting your peace. You deserve to work in an environment where you feel respected and valued. By setting boundaries, communicating effectively, and prioritizing self-care, you can navigate these challenges with grace and resilience. Now go out there and be the amazing, resilient, and oh-so-professional rock star that you are. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Uplifting you daily with love.